Our subject is mathematics. Our topic for today is relative size of numbers using the exact number. Very good. So last week we were talking about the sign for less than, more than, and then equal to. And we made a scenario that the opening of the sign should always face the bigger number. The opening of the sign should always face the bigger number. So let's take it 6 and then 9. The bigger number here is what? 9. So it means 6 is what? Less than 9. Very good. And now let's swap it. The bigger number will come here because the opening of the sign here. So we say that 9 is more than 6. Very good. But when we have this 9 is same as 9. Very good. But today we are going to compare the numbers by using the exact figure. We are going to compare the numbers by using the exact figure. So for instance, when we have 5 and 4, 5 and 4, and we want to compare them, we can use the number line to compare the 5 and 4. So this is my number line, as you can see on the board. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So the 5 is here. You can identify the 5 on the number line. This is 5. And 4 is here. So if Amma is standing here, and Amma wants to move to 4, she will move only 1. So the difference is what? 1. But she moved only 1. And then she reached 4. So 5 and 4. We will say that 5 is 1 more than 4. Good. 5 is 1 more than 4. This is 4. If you want to get 5, you have to move 1 before you will get 5. So 5 is 1 more than 4. Another example. If we have the same 5 here, 5 and let's say 3. No, let me make it 2. 5 and 2. So this is 5 on our number line. And this is 2. So this time round, Amma will start from here and move. Let's count together. 1, 2, and then 3. Very good. So Amma moved 3 times before reaching 5. So we say that 5 is what? 5 is 3 more than 2. Very good. So that is our example using the number line. You can also use counters or straws. Can use counters or straws, but because I don't have the straws here, I will use strokes, which you can also use after that you clean it up. So example, 8 and 4. 8 and 4. Let's use our strokes. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. So we will take the 4 out of the 8 strokes that we have drawn. So let's count 4 out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we cancel it out. Now let's count the remaining strokes left on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have another 4 strokes left here. So the answer will be what? 8 is 4 more than 4. Good. 8 is 4 more than 4. What you are trying to say that if you have, what you are trying to say here is if you have 4 and 8 and you want to get If you have 4 and you want to get 8, you have to add another 4 to the 4 here before you will get 8. The last example, 6 and 2. 6 and 2. So let's use the strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's take the 2 out. 1, 2. Very good. So the answer will be what? 6 is, let's count the remaining strokes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 left. So it will be what? 6 is 4 more than 2. Very good. So I'll give you some examples for you to try them at home too. Then you will take it from there. So let's take just 3 examples. Let's solve them and see if you had them correct at home. So 6 and 4. 6 and 4. So first, we will draw the strokes for the bigger number. So that's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 4 here. So let's take 4 out of the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we cancel them out. So what is the remaining number? 1, 2. So it will be what? 6 is 2 more than 4. Very good. I know you had them correct. Now here, 7 and then 2. We have 7 and 2. Let's draw 7 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's take 2 out. 1, 2. The remaining will be the one left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be what? 7 is 5 more than 2. The last example, that one, let's use the other method to solve it. That is the number line. So we can identify 9 on the number line. Here is 9. And then 5 is also here. So Kofi is here. And Kofi wants to move to 9. So let's count. 1. That is 6. 2. 7. 3. 8. And then 4. So Kofi moved 4 times before he reached 9. So it will be what? 9 is 4 more than 5. Good. I know you had them correct at home. So there is an exercise, and always remember that when you finish, if you didn't use your straws or your counters and you used strokes here, when you finish, make sure you clean the strokes so that your work will be very neat. Anytime you finish, clean the strokes from your book so that your work will be very neat. So we have exercises and then assignments on it. Solve them for me. Now let's move on to the next topic. Same on the relative size of numbers, but this time round we are using a lot bigger than or a little bigger than. So we are still comparing the numbers, but this time round we will use a lot bigger than or a little bigger than. So for instance, when you have, let's say 6 and 3 here, 6 and 3, we all know that 6 is bigger than 3, but the difference is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you take 3 from it, the difference will be what? 3. Is 3 bigger or smaller? It is not that bigger. So we use x is a little bigger than 3. The difference between 6 and 3 is 3, which is not a bigger number. So we say that 6 is a little bigger than 3. 6 is a little bigger than 3. Another example. We have 16 and 6. 16 and 6. When you take 6 from 16, the number remaining will be 10. And 10 is a bigger number. It is very huge. So we will say that 16 is a lot bigger than 6. Very good. 16 is a lot bigger than 6. So this one, when the difference between the two numbers is not up to 10, when the difference between the two numbers is not up to 10, then you write a little bigger. It means it is bigger, but it is not that much. The difference between them is not wide. So it will be a little bigger than 3. But when the difference is more than 9, so 10, 11, going, then you say that it is a lot bigger. It means the difference between the two numbers is very wide. So it will be a lot bigger than 6. Very good. So we shall end our lesson here. The next time we meet, we will talk about a lot smaller than and then a little smaller than. Thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye.